out today's video sponsor, the Jersey Plug Waterford. Ever wanted to buy cheap yet high-quality jerseys or sets, but don't want to spend high amounts of money? Then look no further than the Jersey Plug Waterford. Here are some of the items they sell.
In terms of the game on Friday, I'm very much looking forward to it. I believe it's the first time in our history we'll have played Cockhill Celtic, so it's always nice to welcome a new club to the RSC. On the game itself then, would have been the FAI Cup. It's a nice little distraction from the league, which we've been doing so well in of late. And I think it's a competition that we should be looking to win this season. Why not? Like, confidence is sky high at the moment. We're playing so well, so there's no reason to say we can't go and win it. And yeah, I think we might see some rotation on Friday, so it's also a chance to get a look at some players who haven't been getting as many minutes under their belt recently. But all in all, hopefully it's the start of a long and successful cup run for us this season. So first off, gotta respect Cockhill Celtic, show them their respect. They're reigning FAI Junior Cup champions, having returned to playing the Inishowen League last season. Up until that, they were playing Ulster Senior League and they were regulars in FAI Cup competitions against League of Ireland sides. They played, when it was going to EA Sports Cup, they would have had a lot of experience playing against League of Ireland sides, so they know what it takes. They had a famous victory against Galway United 11-12 years ago. I know that's going back some time, but you know, they've taken some big scalps in their time, so you got to respect Cockhill. Good side, and like I said, FAI Junior Cup champions, so got to give them their credit. From our side then, as a player coming in, I think there's going to be some rotation. So as a player coming into the side, you want to get in Keatlong's plans for Drogheda next week. You got to stamp your authority on the game and try to make an impression. Just get in the manager's plans, that's what you want to do. And hopefully collectively as a team then we can play the same way we have been playing all along, on the front foot, defend well, defend from the front, and yeah, just do the job. There to do a job, get the win, get into the hat for the next round, and hopefully we can do that. Well, I think it all depends basically on what sort of team Keatlong decides to play. Like I said, I personally think there's going to be some rotation. So we've made some new signings of late that it would be nice if they're fit to see what they have to offer. Like Sam Bellis, Shane Flynn, Kyle White. Then on top of that, there's been some players in the squad who haven't been getting as many minutes that they probably would have liked. The likes of Conor Evans, Bemi Ruby, Kasper Skierczynski. And yeah, I'd probably expect Niall O'Keefe to get a start in the middle, who's been coming off the bench of late. So him being probably one of the more senior players in the squad. Hopefully he can stake a claim for himself too, because I'm sure he'll want to get back into that starting midfield. Yeah, I probably expect Ryan Burke to play, captain the side in the Munster Senior Cup final. So yeah, Burkey struggled at the start of the season with an injury, and Darragh Leahy's been doing very well at left back, so maybe it's a chance for Burke to just put a little reminder out there, you know. So yeah, like I said, it all depends on who he plays, but there's some of the players that spring to mind as potentially could have a big game. Simply just means job is done. We get into the last 16 of the FAI Cup. That's what we're there to do. Look, let's be honest, Waterford are heavy favourites going into the game. These FAI Cup early round draws, they really do favour the League of Ireland sides as they're mid-season. The amateur sides, the likes of Cockhill, only coming back for starting their pre-season really, not too long ago. So look, fitness levels there should be a big difference in fitness levels. Obviously, look, we all talk about the magic of the cup and how you love to see upsets here and there. Obviously, certainly don't want to see one on Friday. But in recent years, it just hasn't been happening as of late. And for that reason, basically, it's the it's the mid-season compared to pre-season. And so look, Watford are heavy favourites to win this game, and they should win the game. So yeah, a victory means job is done. We're in the hat for the last 16. That's what we want. Well, I expect Watford to win. I expect us to win comfortably. I don't want to be too disrespectful to Cockhill Celtic, as I've said. The League of Ireland side is heavily favoured, based on the timing of the game. We played the first round last season. Our first division fringe players at the time too actually beat St Michael's, who are one of the best junior sides in the country. Went on to win the Munster Junior Cup that season. We bet them 5-0. So yeah, look, Watford should win this game comfortably. 2-3-0 win, job done, happy days. We're in the next round. Any sort of a win I'm happy with, but yeah, I think it'll be a comfortable win for the Blues.
Very excited, these kind of games, the ones you really look forward to against, against big clubs in the FAI Cup. There's a good excitement, around the club, around Cockhill, around the community, like there has been, over the season for all our bigger games. So no, definitely everyone's really looking forward to it. It's not often you get to play a team with the stature such as yourselves and how well you're doing in the Premier Division. So we're all looking forward to it. I think if we're going to get anywhere close to a result on Friday, the key things are just going to be hard work and defensive stability. We've been solid enough at the back all year. We haven't conceded a lot of goals in any competition really, but a highlight's been the FAI Junior Cup. We obviously went all the way and won it, but we only conceded 2 goals along the way. And I think there was 8 or 9 knockout games, so that's the 2 goals were from a penalty and from a free kick. So definitely defensively solid, working hard, and just kind of, I don't know, a bit of luck too. I would definitely say a bit of luck as well. In terms of standout players for Cockhill on Friday, that's a tough one. It's a bit of a cop-out, I'm sorry, but I can't really put my finger on one player. It's worth mentioning. All season we haven't really relied on one player in particular, or even a couple of players in particular. It's been a real team effort. Some of the boys that have had to come in and replace some of our players that have been injured or suspended or anything have been just as good as players that they've been replacing. But if I could mention a few, it's obviously, like I said before, the defence absolutely solid all season, and Harry in goals has been brilliant also. Jimmy Bradley has been immense, our captain. But yeah, that's just a handful of players, but like I said before, it's hard to pick just one standout player. A win on Friday would be absolutely huge. It would mean a lot to us. Like, it would, to be a junior club and to get into the next round of the FAI Cup would just be absolutely massive. I think I speak on behalf of all supporters or anyone that's followed Cockhill this season. We've been absolutely blessed with obviously 4 trophies and winning the FAI Junior Cup and travelling all over, and a whole lot of big moments. But this making it to the next round of the FAI Cup now on Friday would just be just the cherry on top of the icing, on top of the cake, I suppose. Yeah. Now, I'm under no illusions of what we're up against, so I know it's going to be tough, and I know Waterford are always going to be heavy favourites, but I still have to back Cockhill and go for a 2-1-1 Cockhill.
Keith, full-time scorer here at the RFC, and the Blues progress into the next round of the Cup. Your thoughts on the game?
I suppose the best outcome is the next round of the competition. It wasn't a particularly good performance. Made some changes, 6 changes to the starting 11. Some good displays individually, but as a team you can see we're a little bit disjointed. Got to give credit to Cockhill Celtic. They made life really difficult for us. You know, we lacked quality really to break them down at times in the game. Yeah, but listen, we're into the next round of the competition, and that's what the objective was tonight. We would have liked to have put in a better display. Would have liked to have got maybe some of our young players some minutes off the bench, but there's some debutants tonight. Sam Bellis coming into the team, Shane Flynn coming into the team, Bemi Arubi getting off the mark for the club. So some positives, but overall I think we'd be disappointed looking back at our night's work.
And just mention Shane Flynn there, of course, getting man of the match on his first game for the Blues.
Yeah, no, I thought he performed quite well, Shane, to be fair to him. So he gives us something slightly different, complements what we have already at the club. So it was a decent overall performance by Shane, so I'm pleased for him.
And looking ahead to next week then, it's Drogheda.
Yeah, I think you know, they're in the dogfight. They're working extremely hard. They've got some you know, plenty of experience within their team. They've got lots to fight for, as we do, and we've got to go up to try to put in a better performance than we did tonight. Hopefully it'll have 1 or 2 bodies back from injury that we can utilise next week. And listen, yeah, that's the challenge.